The man aimed through the sniper scope, squeezed the trigger and fired a shot, but he accidentally hit the antelope in the butt. Watching the antelope flee in panic, the man didn't rush to fire a second shot. He knew full well that the wounded antelope couldn't run far, so he leisurely set off in pursuit. When he reached the spot where the antelope had been shot, he was surprised to find a lot of blood on the ground. This instantly made him sense that something was wrong. Following the trail of blood, he stumbled upon a wounded hunting dog, but he hadn't fired at this dog earlier. Realizing there must have been a gunfight nearby, the hunter started tracking the scene. Sure enough, he spotted several cars parked at the foot of the mountain. Determined to find out what was going on, the hunter cautiously approached to check. To his shock, he found all the people on the ground were dead. It was obvious a fierce gunfight had just taken place here. He noticed there was still a dying person in one of the cars. The hunter quickly raised his shotgun. After confirming the person was no longer capable of fighting, he took the person's weapon and left. Next, he went to check the back of a truck, and was astonished to find it loaded with a full truck of goods. Since the goods were still there, someone must have taken the money and fled, probably injured. But in such sweltering heat, where could that person have gone? The hunter guessed they must have sought shelter in a shady spot. Soon, he spotted a figure under a big tree not far away. Instead of rushing over, the hunter stayed put and squatted there for half an hour. Only after making sure the figure hadn't moved at all did he dare to approach slowly, but the person had already stopped breathing. Seeing a black box next to them, the hunter curiously opened it. To his amazement, it contained $2 million. Though he realized this money might bring him trouble, he couldn't resist the temptation of the cash in hand. Without a second thought, he picked up the box and headed home. However, that night, as he tried to sleep, the hunter felt restless, so he fetched a pot of tap water, slipped out under the cover of darkness, and headed back to the daytime shootout scene, intending to give the dying person in the car some water. But when he flung open the car door, he found the person had been killed. This immediately made him realize something was terribly wrong. He quickly scanned his surroundings and saw several men near his car. It was clear he'd been exposed. Watching the men driving toward him, the hunter fled at once, but humans can't outrun cars. Soon, he was shot in the shoulder. Ignoring the pain, he dived straight into a small river. Unexpectedly, the men set a ferocious dog after him. Due to his injury, he was moving slowly, and the dog was getting closer and closer.